Hey everyone, I'm gonna show you today one of my favorite snacks, which is this. It's like a rice cracker. Well, I don't think it's rice. I think it's made out of corn. I think it's corn. I'm not 100% sure. It's really yummy. I'll show you. So it's like this cracker. Which is actually really nice. Makes nice sounds. And I really like the one where it's like a yogurt topping. Let's hear that snap. Yeah, it's a nice snap. I like it. It's really good. As you can see, there's a little light here. It's my phone. A friend of me just sent me a message because I sent her one because it's her birthday. And coincidentally, actually, her daughter was born on the same day as her birthday. So they actually share a birthday. It's so cute. And right now it's July. Like in my family, in July there's so much going on. There's the birthday of my brother, which is the 13th. Then there's the birthday of my mother, which is the 17th. And then there's the wedding anniversary of my parents. It's gonna be their 26th year now. They've been together for 26 years now. Like, married. They've been together longer. And my parents have actually really few fun stories. One I can think of is the day I was born. So I was born on January 13th. Which is funny because I'm born on the 13th, just like my brother. So my mom was really good at planning that. So my mom and dad were shopping for groceries. And my mom was getting contractions. And so I'm the younger child. I'm 3.5 years younger than my brother. So I'm born 2000. So you can do your math. It's pretty easy. And my mom was getting contractions. And then she's like, we have to go home. We have to get brother home because he was with them, because he was small. I mean, he was 4 years old. And they were like, and you have to call your mother so she can come and take care of him. And then we have to go to the hospital. And they were like, the shopping center they were like 5 minutes from our home. So that was super close, but hard. So they get there. And my father, because in his infinite wisdom, I love him, he had to look good for me because I'm his little girl. So he had to look good. So while my mother took care of my brother and getting him settled and like, no, sorry, you can't come, and stuff. He, in his infinite wisdom, shaved his face because he wanted to look good for me. So after that, they get into a car and they drive to the hospital, which is not that far away, but they did. And the hospital was on a busy street. And the city part where the hospital is, where we lived at that point, it's really hard to get a parking space. But the hospital has a parking space. But that's expensive. My father is kind of a cheapskate. So he saw a parking spot and he's like, get out. He's like, my mom has contractions. And he's like, I'm just going to call her mom. He didn't say that. He said her name, but I don't want to out her. Get out. Like, Mom, you just get out. Go over the busy street, which like 2 lanes of cars both ways and like super busy because it was like, I think it was 17 p.m. or something, super late, like late to rush hour time, give or take. And then it's like, I'm going to get that parking space and you're going to get over the street. And she's like, no, you're going to drive onto the hospital parking spot and you get one there because that doesn't care. I don't care. So they did that. So he's parking. And then that was a Tuesday. No, on Thursday. I'm not good with English weekdays. Never were. I can do Monday. No, I have to go through the week every time because I'm not used to it. So Thursday. No, Monday, Tuesday. Yeah, Thursday. It was a Thursday. And then on Thursday on this hospital, there is like, you can look at the birth room because I know in the US it's just like a normal hospital room. Here it's not. It's a specialized room where you have to feel cozy and everything. And so the mothers can go into the hospitals and look at the rooms and just make it all ready for their birth plan. And my mother is going there and it's like, hey, and the nurse was like, are you here to like look at the rooms and stuff? And my mother is like, no, we need a room right now. I'm in labor. And then it was all really quick because they had to. I was the second birth. So for me, it was like super fast. It was a super fast labor. And like from the stories they told me, the doctor was basically entered the room and I was like in his lap, basically. So my mother wanted a bath birth. So she wanted to give birth in a bathtub. They couldn't do that because it was already too late. She was too far along. And that was the day I was born. It was really funny. Yeah. So that was the day I was born. And my brother has he has a big history with his names. Yeah, he doesn't. I think he has a beautiful name. His first name is beautiful, but he has 2 other names that are not that beautiful. If I'm honest, they're not good. I mean, as bad as names can be, for me personally. And yeah, it's not good. Again, not gonna out him. And the name was not my mother's fault because, like, my brother and I, we are half siblings, so we have the same mother, but we have different fathers. And in this, in the family of his father, they basically have legacy names, but for their first name. So they're all named the same. the exhausting part is not just that they're named the same, but it's a really like old-fashioned name. Like, I know in my country, like Peter is a really old name. I don't know how it is in the US, but it's like Peter. But one is spelled with two E's, but the other one is spelled with IE. And like weird different spellings so they can differentiate between each other. It's like super stupid. So that's his name story. I don't like it. And like with my name, there was also a funny story because so my full name is Isabel, and my second name, my middle name, is Kara. And it's so funny. My mother wanted the name Kira as my first name. And my father was like, yeah, no, I'm not going to name my daughter after a dog. Because where I live, that's like a really popular dog name. And he was like, no way. No. So they did eventually came to a name. But my mother was like, okay, we're going to do this. So my mother basically saved both her children of, well, my middle name is not bad, but she did save my brother from a horrible name. He still got that name, but as a middle name, so it's not that bad. But she basically saved him. Basically. So I only finished one. I was thinking about eating all three, but I can't. I'm not as hungry. But I really like them. They're yummy. And they're not super sweet. So I wish you guys good night or good evening, whatever you're gonna watch the video. And bye-bye.